I'm going to use a web page from a very brilliant biblical Hebrew scholar. And I'm not going to try to steal his work, but the way he has these laid out here will serve a very good purpose for me to make this video so that I can share it with people who will receive it. The word souls is utilized 3 times in Genesis chapter 1, and the King James didn't translate it as such. I will put a URL to this person's page. Potential. I don't think we can put them under the videos anymore. I'll say this: Jeff Benner, Benner. Search it on YouTube. He is a brilliant biblical Hebrew scholar, especially going back into the Paleo-Hebrew. And I've taken many biblical Hebrew courses over the years to learn biblical Hebrew, and this might become a little bit confusing to you if you don't have a little bit of a background in Hebrew. And it's very simple. The word that is translated as souls in the Hebrew is nephesh. And we can see it up there above. I don't have a pointer to show you. But it wasn't translated as souls in the King James. But I'm just going to read these translations because I think they're pretty awesome. He makes them so concrete. So let's just read these. Read his translation. Genesis chapter 1, verse 20. And Elohim is the word for God, and God said, the waters will swarm with swarmers of living souls, and flyers will fly upon the land, upon the face. Face is actually in the plural, I see here as Panay. But we'll just say face of the sheet of the sky. Verse 21, and Elohim and God shaped a great crocodile. And again, I can't go on that 8 there, but this is a creature that lives in the water and out of the water. Crawls on the land as well as lives in the water. Is it a crocodile? Maybe. It's not whales. Whales is not the right translation. It's the whole point. That's not the topic we're covering now, is it? In all the living souls, there it is again, souls in verse 21, the treaders which swarm the waters to their kind, and all the flyers of the wing to his kind. And Elohim and God saw that it was functional. I'm going to throw something in there. I don't want this to confuse anybody either. How many people know that the word in the Hebrew for God is a plural word? Im. The verb will indicate whether it should be translated as singular or plural. So, like the first verse of the Bible, the verb bara is a singular form, so the word Elohim, which is a plural word on its own, is translated as singular. And there's probably a lot more behind why it's plural, but nobody really knows the true answer. Some people have the theory that Father, Son, Holy Spirit. My opinion is I think God shares his name with us because Elohim is God's children as well, like B'nai Elohim are sons of Elohim. If you're a son of Elohim, you are an Elohim, correct? Get to the next one here. Going too far with this, but that's okay. Image number 2 here. Verse 24. And Elohim and God said, the land will bring out living souls to her kind, beasts and treaders and living ones. This is another word in the Hebrew that was translated as creature or beast in many places. The word is kai, and it means alive or living. and that's the word here is kaya, it's a different form. Living ones of the land to her kind, and he existed so. So there's three places in Genesis chapter 1 where the word souls should have been, it should have been translated as such. Living souls is part of it too. And the word in the Hebrew is nephesh. And again, I'm not going to take credit for somebody else's work. I will simply say it one more time. Go to YouTube and search Jeff Benner, Benner, and he did a whole mechanical translation, which is absolutely fascinating. It's awesome, really, especially when you got enough background in biblical Hebrew that you can peer into his work a little better and understand that it's good stuff.